And the little dragon, the more we listen to the promptings from within, the music from within, and we dance with it, the more we notice the little things, synchronicities, our dreams, the little dragon breathing fire, finding the magic in our everyday. We learn to follow what brings us joy. And the more we do that, the more joy we find. And then we share that with others and it multiplies. Hello, welcome back. We are continuing diving through astrology 2 degrees at a time. Each of the Sabian symbols are unique. They have their own storyline, symbolism, truth, insight, and we're going through them 2 at a time. Today we're on Virgo Pisces 19. If you're new here, there are 2 videos in the description that could be helpful. One is on crystal wisdom, what do I mean when I talk about the crystals, and the other is the beginning of this series. The very first video there gives a little intro to what this is all about. Thanks so much for being here. Let's get into Virgo. A swimming race. Dancers and musicians joyously moving through a forest. In an old house, many rooms that have been shut up for years. Youths riding the backs of dolphins. A fire-breathing dragon the size of a mouse. The stone here is blue calcite. It speaks to the throat and third eye chakra. It helps with emotional healing, promotes relaxation, tranquility, peacefulness. It aids communication, self-expression, can clear negative energy, therefore promoting positive energy flow. It eases arthritis, relieves depression, lowers blood pressure. Psychically, it boosts intuition, telepathy, and clairvoyance. A swimming race. So this could technically be a degree of swimmers, but also on a metaphysical level, water is the psychic realm, astral travel. So it's somebody who can effectively move through the waters of life, move through life in a psychic way, at one with their emotions. It can be about competition, but more to the point of what it is emulating what we want. If there's something that we want in our life, instead of thinking, oh, I'm going to get to the pinnacle, I'm going to be the best at this, that's ego talking and can get in the way. So we think about someone that has reached that height. What is it about them that would be helpful to emulate? Not copy, but embrace something about that energy flow that is helpful in us getting where we want to go. Procession of dancers and musicians, as they're moving through the forest, people can hear them coming and going. If we go through life in a joyous way, find something to celebrate, we are leaving a mark, whether we choose to do that or not. So to do so with joy brings it back to us. It echoes back to us. There is a risk here of getting lost in minutiae. The fire-breathing dragon the size of a mouse. Little things can turn into big things. And the more we take a look at little things, it can have a snowballing effect. This can go positive or negative, but it could also just be constantly finding something to do just to stay busy. So a little bit of monkey mind here going on, or OCD possibly. That kind of mentality could get out of control. But the deeper meaning and the spiritual meaning is, number one, focus on the things that you want. Where our attention goes, grows. And so even though the little dragon is tiny, he's breathing fire, and it doesn't matter, a match can, burn a house down. So little things mean a lot. Pay attention to what you want to pay attention to with love and joy. Be joyous, and it amplifies that effect. Let's talk about the rooms all shut up in an old house. We're the old house. There's much within us that is untapped, within the mind, within the body, and it's our right and our duty, I think, to open those doors, find ways to open those doors. And by being joyful and tapping into energy that we want to emulate, people that we respect, it can help open those doors. Having a festival state of mind leads to finding more things that we have to celebrate. The reverse is also true. So, take that and go with it how you will. The swimming race is swimming back to source. We're source. And the little dragon, the more we listen to the promptings from within, the music from within, and we dance with it, the more we notice the little things, synchronicities, our dreams, the little dragon breathing fire, finding the magic in our everyday, we learn to follow what brings us joy. And the more we do that, the more joy we find. And then we share that with others, and it multiplies. So it's a technique for how to get back to center with ourselves. And don't let what other people deem to be valuable or not valuable determine what you focus on. You have to listen to yourself. Let's take a look at Pisces. A master instructing his disciple. Little whirlpools of dust in the twilight. A teacher interrupting his brilliant pupil's piano playing. A man tilling a field of flax. Palm trees laden with dates. The stone here is Benitoite. It aids in astral travel, mental telepathy, helps us communicate with the spiritual realm. It offers protection from negative influence. It speaks to the third eye chakra. It carries warrior energy. Upholding our truth is easier, also easier to stand up for ourselves. It stimulates synchronicities, and it stimulates several levels of untapped consciousness. Energy and wisdom being transmitted from one person to another, from a master to a disciple. So it's passing on knowledge that we have. Higher knowledge, moving on to others. Does no good if it stops just with you. Pass it on. This degree has an immense amount of abundance, intuition, insight, understanding, compassion, therefore an ability to uplift others. So we want to share that with other people. Being in touch with our inner self in a soft way, we're able to bring it out into the world in a gentle way. We're still feeling that motherly feel here. Doing so in a gentle manner brings light to the world in an easy way to take it in. If we are in possession of spiritual knowledge and we keep it to ourselves, it can die out. It can be forgotten. Things that were commonplace and helpful hundreds of years ago have died out because people stopped talking about it for different reasons. But knowledge does get buried. It can never go completely away, but it does get buried, and it's our job to keep it going, passing on energy between each other. This can be a time when honors, medals, graduating classes, it's almost like, being knighted, sacred union between the master and the disciple. And that can come in many forms. So teachers, classes, classrooms. It's being teachable, not being too dogmatic. That could be going on here. This degree knows what abundance is, and by focusing on that and sharing it, we're able to let go of fear, and we get lighter and lighter and lighter. So there's a lightness of being here available, but it takes focusing on the higher aspects of life. Giving and receiving of information that uplifts. In doing this, we open up untapped treasures within. The doors to the rooms that were closed open up, and we have access to them. The more we open those, the lighter we become. The more we have to offer others, the more abundance we find. So tuning in and cultivating what feeds us spiritually and sharing that with others. So that's what I have for you today. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Give me a like if you're enjoying these. Subscribe for more occult knowledge, that which is hidden. And take care till next time.